Now, over the years, I have found that being easy to understand is not as helpful as helping you make trading decisions in real-time markets. And market profile will help you do exactly that. Market profile is just another charting technique. Techniques like we are used to, like candlesticks or bar charts, is just similar to that. Obviously, it looks very different from these traditional charting methods. It is just a way of organizing the price data in a slightly different manner. But please understand, the price data that is being organized is same throughout all different chart types. The typical manner in which the price data is organized is very useful in market profile charts. It helps us cut through the noise of what is happening in front of our eyes and actually get behind the scenes and see what exactly the smart traders are trying to do. So let us look at the construction of market profile charts. Now let us observe the current day itself, and you can clearly see here that we have two letters plotted. One is A and the second one that is plotting currently is B. So what is happening is this is that first bar, all right? It has a open, you have a high, you have a low, and you have a close, right? And this is the second bar. This is the second 30-minute bar. Again, the same thing. You have open, you have high, you have this low, you have this close. And what just happened is we moved beyond the low of the first bar, all right? But what we do is we replace these candles with letters, all right? So let me clear this. So what we will do is we'll start plotting letter A for the height of this first bar, right? So there might be a number of letter A's plotted, and then where this range of the second bar starts, we will start plotting letter B. And what should happen is, as soon as we extend the range, a letter should be plotted below the first bar's range. Now this is just what I have drawn, but we can actually see it on a real chart, all right? So let us go to market profile chart, and here you can see now what has happened is depending on the TPO size, the number of letters will be decided. So this is the range of the first bar which we have replaced with letter A, and now this is the range for the second bar which we have replaced with letter B. And you can see when we extended the range below the first bar, two more letters were plotted. And what we do is simply collapse all these letters on the leftmost or the first bar, so to speak. So normally in a candlestick chart, you will see as we progress, the next 30-minute candle will be plotted here, and then let's say C candle will be plotted here, and then again D will be plotted next to it. But in case of a market profile, we will collapse all this to the first bar of the day. And if there is a letter already present, now we will just plot it in the second column. But if there is no letter, it will be plotted in the first column. So you can see here, since there is this A available, B cannot go to the left. But here, since there were empty spaces here, you can see this 2B letter going to the side. Now this process is followed for all the bars, and what you get at the end of the day is a nice profile like this or like this. Let me just split the character. Yeah, like this. All right. So wherever the price goes, according to that, letters are plotted. And if I just squeeze it, you will see this is how a completed market profile chart looks. So this is how a market profile chart is constructed. Why are we using letters on a market profile chart? The real reason for using letters instead of bars or candlesticks in a market profile chart is to reduce the amount of information that you receive from the markets. Now this may sound a little bit contradictory because we are made to believe that more information is always better. Not true. The more frequently you receive information from the markets, the more decisions your brain has to make, and often that results in missing out on the bigger picture. We call it context in Dean trading framework. By reducing the frequency and the number of information points that you get from your charts, your brain will get a breathing room, and with that it will be able to find correlations in the markets which are easy to miss when you are too focused on the markets. What we call as tunnel vision. Now, what market profile chart does, as we saw in the construction of market profile charts earlier, is replace the candle or the bar with letters. Now, with this, you are eliminating some information from that particular chart. That is where the bar opened, where it closed in relation to previous day, and that particular bar's open. What is the body like in relation to the range? All these details are omitted from the chart. Now, this might be very disconcerting for traders who are used to looking at a candlestick or a bar chart, and they might feel that they are not getting all the information that they are used to. But please trust me when I say that I have found that removing these information points have actually helped me improve my analysis over the years. And one more advantage of all this is the reduction in the stress that you feel while analyzing and monitoring the markets. Now, a question that I often get asked is why use only 30-minute charts for plotting a market profile? Now, a 30-minute chart will give you a new bar or a new letter every 30 minutes. And what that does is it gives you 30 minutes to compare what is happening or what has happened on the last bar to the recent market development, which we call as context. It is very similar to taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture whenever you get overwhelmed by too many details. Now, why less is more? I have found it really helpful in my trading to have lesser information to deal with than having as much information as humanly possible to make my decision making better. But when I really understood the importance of reducing the amount of information points I am tracking during real-time markets, it took away all the stress I felt while making my trading decisions in real-time markets. How to get market profile charts? Now, getting my hands on a good market profile software in those days was very costly. Believe me, it was a very tough time for me. And that is when I came across a company which was based out of Singapore called as Bell TPO. And they were offering some discounts on their softwares at that time. And I had to borrow even to come up with that discounted price, in those days. Later on, this company was acquired by an Indian, and it became the first Indian company to offer market profile charts. Now, over the years, I have been advising Bell TPO on my requirements from a good market profile software, and they have religiously programmed all my requirements into their software to make it user friendly over the years. So if you are looking to get your hands on a reliable market profile software, I highly recommend you check out belltpo.com. I believe that Bell TPO is one software that, when you compare the amount of features that they provide and the price they are charging, it is a beautiful cost to benefit ratio. And also they are very good at getting feedback from the users and from some of the mentors like me so that they can keep improving their product. So if you are thinking about getting market profile into your arsenal of market analysis tools, I seriously recommend you get a good reliable market profile software. And for that, do check out belltpo.com. Now, this video is in no way sponsored by belltpo.com, but that is the software I am using personally, and that is why I am recommending it to you. Now, a detailed post on my favorite market profile software is coming soon, and you can find more details in that video. So thank you for watching this video till the end, and I'll see you in the next one.